And here's Harden for three. Shot is no good, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Kerr with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the top to order, now some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And the Rockets making a change in the timeout. The players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Bulls making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Beverly dishes to Howard. An even 3-on-3 break. 13 feet away. And Kerr with the basket on the assist by Bushler. Rockets leading by 7. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Some changes for Chicago. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Bushler. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Kerr. And Beverly kicks to McDaniels. From downtown, and it's Beverly missing. Bulls trailed by 7. Michael Jordan on the wing, guarded by Harden. It's Pippen with the drive. Beasley with the rebound. Harden against Rodman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Houston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First free throw is good.
James Harden. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Now here's Pippen. Defense is right there. Inside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Harden the pass to Howard. Can't hit. Rodman with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Bulls trailed by 7. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to Kukoc. Plenty of space. Rockets with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jordan against Beasley. Tries from the block. And he gets the bucket. Beasley's got his first bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The drive by Jordan. Pippen. Kicks to Harper. And that one's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Harden dishes to McDaniels. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Pippen. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. There's the screen. Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Rockets leading by 6. And here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. Harden against Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. .104 left to play here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Beasley for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And 3 from Jordan. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Harper.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
It's Harden with the drive. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's the way you play defense. He saw the hop step a mile away and got in the path to disrupt it.
Harper kicks to Jordan. Back to Harper. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Pippen. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
James Harden.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Here's Jordan. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Houston on top, up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, fans, put your hands
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's McDaniels at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Offensive rebound. Here's Rodman. Dennis Rodman showing his tenacity on the offensive glass.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
The pass to Howard. Poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Six to shoot. Harden inside the three-point line. Cannot hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan kicks to Rodman. Beverly against Jordan. The kick out to Harper. Shoots the three. Poked loose.
Well, that's certainly not who I expected to corral that rebound.
And Harden with the stuff.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Jordan the pass to Longley. Here's Harper. Bangs home the trifecta. Harper's got 9 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The feed now to McDaniels. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Howard kicks to McDaniels. Rodman with the block. They get it back. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Beasley.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Harper dishes to Jordan. .144 left in the third quarter. Hit it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Luke Longley. Harden right side. To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's Harper with the rebound. Chicago leading by 5. Pippen kicks to Kukoc. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And here's Harden for 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Here's Harper. That's short off the rim.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Harden the pass to Beverly. He kicks it to Beasley.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy fouls.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. Longley's checked in for Rodman. Bushler comes in for Pippen. And Kerr's subbed in for Michael Jordan. The Bulls leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. The three-pointer no good. Harden against Kerr. Harden outside. It'll count. Got it! He got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter.